Auckland CBD is transforming into a vibrant and dynamic business and cultural centre on par with cities around the world. Over the coming years, different streets and lanes within the CBD will be upgraded and transformed into high-quality, attractive, people-friendly spaces. This will involve a change in the way some of these streets look and feel, how they function and how people use them. This is particularly the case in streets where shared spaces will be introduced.
We at Auckland City Council believe that we can turn this city into a world-class city, but to achieve this we do have to consider urban design initiatives such as shared space. If we can introduce these ideas into the CBD, we believe it'll be good for business, it'll be good for pedestrians and great for tourism.
Shared space is a new form of street design where pedestrians, motorbikes, cyclists and cars all share a more open street space.
You'll see the removal of curbs, lines, signs and signals and the carriageway that divide the streets into zones for vehicles, pedestrians, cyclists and other users. It has been proven overseas that by removing these elements the road can be made safer for everyone, and this is because drivers have to negotiate their way through the shared space at the appropriate speed and with due consideration for other users by following simple rules like giving way to the right and giving way to pedestrians.
Highly successful overseas examples of shared space have shown some quite amazing improvements. Vehicle traffic has been slowed down, pedestrian traffic has been enhanced, vehicle speeds have been reduced and crashes have been minimised. The new road shared space in Brighton showed a 63% increase in pedestrian foot traffic after the scheme was implemented. It also showed a 600% increase in people staying longer in the area. In Kensington High Street in London, all unnecessary, duplicated and redundant street furniture was removed. And after that, there was a 43% decrease in pedestrian accidents. Delivered correctly, shared spaces can be fantastic for urban cities. They can provide an economic competitive point of difference, they can attract in with an investment, they enhance pedestrian activity and they provide a great and wonderful quality of life. They can be our point of difference in Auckland.
Without curbs separating the road from the footpath, you might think that shared spaces would create some uncertainty, but it's actually this uncertainty that makes these spaces work, as users are more cautious and more aware about how they're using the space and who they're sharing it with.
Accessibility issues and how people with limited vision and mobility use shared spaces present some unique challenges. We are working with disability groups so we can improve streets for their members as well. This may include the provision of tactile indicators, dedicated accessibility zones and a range of other design cues.
Shared spaces create room for people, for outdoor dining, for events and other street activities. And that makes for vibrant spaces that draw people both day and night.
Auckland City has created great spaces already in the CBD, including developments like Beckton Arena, the Britomart Precinct, the Viaduct Harbour and the upgrades of Queen Street and Vulcan Lane. The streets proposed for shared space in the city centre include Elliott Street, Lawn Street outside the library, O'Connell Street and the Fort Street area. We've chosen these streets because we think they've got the greatest potential for transformational change in the city centre as a result of shared space. In the future, we see these as fantastic places for people to go and enjoy, spend more time in, linger in, and they'll be great urban places.
Council's keen to hear your views and will seek public feedback on all its streetscape upgrades, including its proposed shared spaces. To stay informed, have your say, or find out more about shared spaces, visit Auckland City Council's website.